I don't have a glass here. Although I'll tell you what, if you're ringing, well, nah, I didn't drink that much last night. The child was getting stuck in. He wasn't really using any booze. Why don't you ring Frank and ask him? I mean, order, some stuff, and you should say, tell him Stephen says, would it be possible to get a bag of ice as well again, and I'll pay for it when he comes up. Get me whatever you got last night. What does he charge you for last night? £30, and then can you buy the tobacco?
Yes, I've got money.
Right, I think I've got 30 quid in my wallet there. Well, so I'll give you the £30 for that, and ice is important, love. Hopefully we'll be able to get ice. Right,
Then you need to go to the door to get it, okay? Because I'm
yeah,
busy.
okay, no problem. Let me find myself. There we are. FI practice. Let's save that to the playlist. Live streams done, and we'll click into it, and hopefully the mic and stuff's on. Yep, the mic is on. Hopefully we'll be able to hear ourselves. Yes, he's clicking into something. He's always clicking into something, that boy. He loves clicking. The Jamie Show is in the house straight away with the first comment. Hello, Jamie. Nice to see you. Thanks for hopping on. That wee Red Dead, I enjoyed that. I'll definitely play that more. If I get time, I'll have to come up. I went from having not much to do at all with no FIAs, nothing on SnowRunner, and now we've got a shitload to do in SnowRunner, Red Dead, to play, and I'm sure my brain will come up with all wee funny stuff to do on Red Dead, and learn how to edit, maybe try to come up with wee storylines and silly stuff like that. So we shouldn't be bored looking for something to do. Rocky Gray is in the house. Hello, Mr. Gray. Excuse me, sir, for interrupting, but tell Mrs. S there's a police car outside. Mrs. S, there's a police car outside, apparently.
Who said that?
Rocky Gray. Mr. Gray. You need to be careful when you're talking with Mr. Gray, but just in case he wants you to sign some sort of contract. Right, what am I doing here? There's another one of those there other police rooms, Jesse, that is open. She actually enjoyed that. She's thinking of getting she has the game on her own PlayStation there as well that she bought, and yeah, if I practice, that's just, and she had that much fun in that wee room that she says I might start making my own wee rooms like that as well, just for a bit of fun. She enjoyed it. Following up on the driving, oh yes, I got it, sir. In her police vehicle. She actually just bounced into the police vehicle because she was in the room for about 20 minutes driving round with 10 or 11 people in the room, and there was no police at all to be seen. People were asking the questions, is there no police? So I said, yeah, I've got a police one there if you want to bounce into it and wreck the place. And wreck the place she did. No personalised sexy livery for this vehicle. We'll have to have a nosy through. This is a James Bond 007 one anyway, in the sexy green that we like. But we will have to have, before the season starts, a nosy and see how many we can get. Many sexy liveries there is. Do you know something? Have I got the settings here right? If any of you know what time of day this race is at, please let me know. I haven't picked my manufacturer yet, so I wasn't able to actually go in and see the time of day. I should have all the other settings right except for the time of day, and I could be lucky. Jimmy's already chose his manufacturer. No, your brother told us, Jack told us, that you went for the RCZ, or is that what it is? The RCZ, yeah. I think you're gonna struggle. I do, Jimmy. It's a pretty high tire wear season, so although the car is really fast, see after 3 or 4 laps, your front tires is gonna be a nightmare to try and turn.
There's no tobacco left.
He doesn't have any. Oh. And what about the drink and the ice?
He says yes, no problem, there's no problem.
Right, brilliant. But there's no tobacco left, right? That could be a problem then. May have to quit smoking tonight, or else I'm sure there's a load of tobacco lying in my box. So there is. It'll be lying there for God knows how long, but sure, it'll still get us some sort of smoke. I am joining, no problem. FF cars are dead here after 3 laps. Yeah, I thought that. I know they'll be very, very good in qualifying. I would say there's a good chance that if any fast guys or in FF, even half decently fast guys, they'll be very good in qualifying, but then after a couple of laps there'll be a lot of slowing down and holding people up, which could make the races very interesting. Right, I need to go out and try to get some sort of flow on this here track. And we're going to need to go, I'd like to go 3 to the rear. We'll see how it handles. We'll turn that volume in the ear down a wee bit. Oh, Jesse's been driving this, and it's in automatic mode at the moment. Right, I need to come back out and change that into manual. Women drivers, eh? Automatic. A shocking situation. We'll hopefully get a few in for a race. If not, I'm not really worried. I'm just doing a quick wee stream here, just to try to get my speed up on this track, try to get some sort of flow going. And perhaps a bit of an idea of what a strategy is. JJ said he done 10 laps on the softs. I think you could find a lot of people starting on the mediums in this one as well. Right, we're not right at all. We're not right at all. The chair has been moved. Jesse, did you have the chair up or down? I mean, no, like the straight up or down one or anything. Right, you lowered it down, but it feels like it went up. I feel like I need to lower it down a bit. What's that? Is that a bit more space room for me? I think we'll try it at that. Turn your PlayStation on and check the time for me. Thank you very much, Rocky. Thank you, sir. Here we gentlemen. And hopefully you're not going to come back and say it's in the rain. If you come back and say it's in the rain, then we'll move on and practice for the Nations. First round of the Nations. That's a hard corner. .445 sunny, no rain, thank goodness. 4:45. What time are we at the moment? Edit settings. .445 sunny. Thank you, mate. Let's throw out the thanks. Thanks for joining me, everyone. With that's it. Thanks for joining me, everyone. That'll let them know that we're live. What do we like in the member list? We've got Mr. Chris in the house, who's an A+. We've also got Mr. Moore, who's an AS. Let's have a nosy at Mr. Chris, the A+ man. To the officer, don't get away nosy at you. Just dipping in to the A's, very close to ourselves. 6 libraries. Quick nosy at those. 1 special library. Black, no. Well, that was Chris who left us the last time. That's the nicest looking grey plain library we've ever seen, Chris. In case you leave again. Right. See, that keeps on going back on us. Need to remember that as well. We'll leave it at 2. It's amazing how we've almost lost the flow of the rest of the track just because of that one corner at the start. It's just like I'd have thought to myself, the rest of the track, the flow will just be there for us because it's only one corner that they've changed, but certainly we had 5 or 10 minutes on it there the other day, or the other night with JJ, but our flow was not there at all, especially in Nice. You would think, like, why is my flow not here? Hopefully it's just the car, a matter of getting the feel of the car. This one could be a bit of a nightmare for penalties. If you manage to stay clean, I think you'll get a half decent result. There's usually quite a few penalties handed out in this one. Usually pretty nerve-wracking trying to get yourself into the pit lane whenever anyone's on your ass. Mr. Mato from Portugal in the house. I think we've got enough to start one, maybe. What do I think? We shall, in fact, we'll throw out a 5 minutes. We'll throw out a thanks for joining me, everyone, with a 5 minutes and we'll get one going. We'll see if we can get another couple in. Big Bang, hello mate. Nice to see you. Thanks for hopping on, sir. Last time, it was long ago. Yeah, we've not seen you in a few weeks, sir. How are you? All good, hopefully. You don't find the lobby. Okay, are you prepared, sir? Are you prepared? If not, you can't go back on the stream and see it. The ID is 047626273135373380. There you go, sir. We'll not repeat that because it's on the stream, so you can't just click back and get that again. Hopefully that will help you find the lobby, sir. See how Jimmy goes. Jimmy should be good in qualifying here. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling. Was that legal? Gran Turismo, it wasn't legal, no. Still, the front tower coming down, so let's just learn how to drive the car. No, it's because it went back. Or again, right, let's go out and change that there, so as we don't forget that. Car settings. Brake balance. 3 to the rear. We'll probably do qualifying at only 2 to the rear. Or even in the middle if it ends up we feel like the car handles better. Yet again, out with the thanks for joining me everyone, and this time we'll throw in a make your way to track please, starting soon. Attention please, attention please. All GR4 competitors, that's all GR4 competitors, make your way to track please. Race will be commencing shortly. You're fine, that's good sir, good to hear. You really enjoy the videos of this week. Let me check, I'm sorry, my memory is terrible, I'm not 100% sure. We've done the Jesse had a week go, and then we've done JJ's rules the other day, if you mean the live stream as well. The other day I thoroughly enjoyed JJ's rules as well. That was, I had a lot of giggles yesterday for sure. Right, we'll get one going, gentlemen. See how it goes. I'm assuming that didn't help you find the room. I know your PlayStation name is not Big Bang. I think it would ring a bell if I seen you in the room again, and none of those ring a bell. But thank you very much. I've enjoyed this week as well with the daily races and stuff. Oh, sorry, go ahead Jimmy. He's all wanting it, go on. Do you want this? On you go. Let's get that down into 2 and the radar on. Fuck, you silly man, you silly man. Look where you're going. We're going that slow. Hopefully that'll not be a penalty for us. We'll just keep going anyway, rather than go back in. Be interesting to see where they put the penalty zone. Possibility it could be here. Or around here. This is where they usually have a penalty zone. Around here, isn't it? So it'll more than likely be here. Get back on. Was that legal, Gran Turismo? What do I think? No, another wee half second. And we're not sure if that was for the exit or for the original chunk that we took on the inside. But we're just looking to get some sort of flow. Right, and we'll start on the softs, and we'll just go as long as we can on the softs until we feel like right they're no good anymore. Just not touching that at all. Never flowed on it yet once. Early days, but early days. I think after 2 or 3 laps here, Jimmy's going to regret picking an FF car. Right, different line, we'll turn in later, we'll brake early, we'll turn in slightly later. Yep, that was definitely slightly better. And if it lets you take a big chunk like that there with no penalty, that's the way to go as well. That is the way to go around that one for myself. A 51.6 from Chris out front. Has it at the moment. And a break later in that first one as well. That corner is going to be a lunger because the nice line is a nice wide late apex. That's going to be the fast line, I feel, which just is going to encourage people to stick their nose in the inside of you. One, two, three, four, five laps, and that much terrible. And I want it, dead or alive. May have to quit out of this race at some point. We've got a delivery of alcoholic beverages on the way and tobacco in these times of need. And I want it. 399 subscribers at the moment. Can we pick up one more subscriber needed to be picked up for 400? Although no doubt that I've said that now, we might have a couple of people leaving us, the next time we'll look, it could be we might need 2 or 3. Who knows? We're up and down. We go up and down. We must have a couple of people keep on thinking, I like him. And then, nah, I didn't like that. Didn't like his accent or what he said. We'll unsub again. And then a couple of hours later, they're like, do you know what? I like him again. Good luck, lads. The first one of the day. Right, brake balance. Is that 3/4? Is okay. Is we're going to have any problems with the fuel? Hopefully not. I'll check back on that. Oh. Oh, easy. Oh, a car on the inside of you, sir. Oh, big lift required. Oh, I think he'll be on the brakes fairly early. On the way into this one. We'll position ourselves just in case. How's your drive, sir? How's your drive? Hang on, stick on the windows. The inside, sir. Yeah, that's helping rotate the car and everything there. Pink, hello, Mr. Pink. Yes, indeed. I do need to learn how to, as soon as I turn my head away from the TV, when the next time I look back, we are not heading in the right direction every time. We can't drive in a straight line. Beer time, it is indeed. Vodka time. We've got some vodka on the way. So we'll be hitting the beverages very shortly. Second gear's actually not too bad around there either. Jamie will already be struggling with front tires. I'll have to check and see what cars and stuff people are going in as well. Rain is in the house. Hello, Rain, mate. Thanks for hopping on. Feel free, Rain. We're on lap 5. Feel free to hop out and bounce back in again if you don't have much time or something. A 51.8 still. What are we? 52.7 is our best, definitely. Need to start improving. Interesting to watch a top 10 time in this track. Just set top 5 in the nations. Well done, sir, well done. You've clearly got a lot of speed. What do you think of the new wee car? The nations, the first round of the nations is in that Derby Yaris, isn't it? I'm looking forward to it as well. I like Sardinia, so I'll maybe try and hop in and stick a time in that myself and see how close I can get. I'll hopefully, it should be one of my closer ones. Might hand out a penalty for that now. A hand that. Deserved one. It should be handed out. Yep. That was for the last corner. Oh. So Jimmy's on a 2-stopper. That's an hour, 2.5, or an hour half second at least. Yep, half second. Yeah, enjoyed the Yaris as well. It was a nice wee car to drive. A lot of fun. It had a nice wee skid to it. I reckon once I'll definitely be doing that first round in it, because I like the track as well. Not quite sure what version of the track it is, but I like all of the Sardinia tracks, or Sardinia, whatever you call it. I'll have to take note of what car Chris is in at the end of this one. Clock again. Penalty, but we're learning. at the very
Are we
least.
still in the party?
Yeah, I can hear you, love.
Oh, right.
Apologies if my waffle annoys you. Thinking the proper race as well. We'll be staying in third gear. We're in that 11 and 11 is 22. I think we'll come in this lap. 10 or 11 laps. Right, what kind of times have we been doing there? No higher than a mid 53. We'll see what sort of times we're doing on the mediums. No higher than a mid 53 we've done on these when they're at their worst, and the best we've done was a 52.7. Medium tires, please gentlemen, no fuel required. We'll have to check that fuel as well to see. There might be some cars that need a wee splash. Not too far away, although I think most people will be fine. James in the house. Hello James. How's you, sir? Haven't seen you in a while. Oh, right, we'll definitely not cut the exit and see what that hands out. That was a second penalty. I'm good, James, I'm good, sir. Chilling out. We're not long after ending a wee horsey stream. What do you call it? Red Dead. We've done our first Red Dead Redemption stream. I know Jesse's laughs at me because I call it the horsey game. But I'm sure everyone who knows Red Dead knows that what I'm talking about. Ask Stephen, think about it, you're daydreaming, my goodness, we don't want to do that in the real race. Sponge is in the house as well. Hello Sponge. Well yes, we're good. You've been having a rest of the game, giving yourself a wee break. Yeah, I think a lot of us kinda lost a wee bit of interest in it. There was a week of very poor daily races at some point. I know I went through a week where I thought to myself, nothing really to do on it. But then there was a couple of weeks there in a row where the daily races, we had a load of fun learning the Alice track, or Alsace or something, I think you call it, not sure what you call it, but we struggled in it for our first couple of days, picking up penalties here and there and a few rough races before we started learning the track and where all the shit goes down. But it ended up, I loved that track, beautiful track to drive round, encourages real close racing all over the field. And then this week's dailies, we've had good fun on them already. I don't know if we'll bounce in and do any more of them. I think it's FIA time now. I think I want to take my FIA serious. It could be the last ever FIA. I want to get proper practices done. No excuses. Any races that we enter, I I want to at least be giving myself the best chance. I mean, to get as good a drive as we can get. You know what we're like. We don't mind if we get last place, as long as the brain feels like that's as good as you can go. You know, that's all the brain can ask for, really. So we've done 11. That was going to be and then a 12 lap stint on this. What times have we been doing this? We said we had a poor lap there. Right, let's keep an eye on the times. Not a lot of difference. JJ's in the house. Hello JJ. How's you? Have I signed with Aston? No, not yet. We shall be making that decision before the end of tomorrow's stream. We'll get a wee bit of a test now in it. We'll do at least 2, maybe 3 runs, and we'll see how it feels. We'll do at least another run in the Aston, and hopefully have a bit more consistency and flow on the track, and then maybe have a wee try of a different manufacturer. Might try the Dodge. See how the Dodge feels around here. What about yourself? Have you signed a contract? If so, where did you go? Still no flow for me at all. Nothing is flowing on this at the moment. You signed for Dodge, you went for Dodge. Well, you did enjoy Dodge. Enjoy Dodge. The last season you went. Did I hear you giggling in the background? You see, Jessie has her mic on mute, but we're still in the party, just because sometimes she's talking to me and I can't hear her, so now she's able to all of a sudden chirp in. This will be her chirping in because I'm not speaking proper England. Oh, I told you would have to go. I told you there's the beverages. We don't care that we're going. There's beverages here. We'll be back in a second. I need to bring money over here.
Take that money.
Right.
There's 50 there.
Okay. forgot to get the ace on. I got the bag. I saw that, and then I realised that there was no ace in the bag. Just as I was about to drive away. Just as I was about to drive away. Yeah, no, it was his girl that brought the first bed doors into the car. So really, with my glasses down here, I need glasses. We're going to get shortly, gentlemen. Here, look at the wee bag. It's came in a wee zipper bag. That's good. The aces came in a zipper bag. Right, I will polish off this here button then before we move on, eh? What do you want? A hook? I'll be back with you in a second, gentlemen. There you go, lovers. Okay. Oh. We have a few in the house. Thank you boys for joining me. Let's get ourselves in. Scotty, I can join a party if you want. No, you're okay, JJ. Did you not see how much our waffle stopped whenever we were with you? I know you're only 12. But I'm shy, I'm telling you, it takes me a wee while to get to know people. And then, or else perhaps a few drinks, a bit of liquor in me. And then we start waffling. But we're definitely much more confident on our own. As I say, it feels so easy to me sitting here. I feel like I'm on my own, whereas as soon as there's another real person in the room. However, would you like to come in to say hello? You could definitely come in and say hello and let the people in the stream hear the superstar of the future, if you wanted, sir, for sure. But yeah, the shade talking, the level of quality of my shade talk definitely has an immense drop. Once there's other people in the conversation, we're definitely much more better on our own. Let's hand out the thanks for joining me, everyone, with a 5 minutes, and we'll get another practice going. Let me look at that race results. Chris is in the TT as well. My goodness, that's a surprise. That is a surprise. I wonder if he done 2 stops or just a 1 stop. Chris, if you're listening on the stream, let us know if you've done 2 stops or 1 stop there. Mr. Wingerman is in the house. Hello, Mr. Wingerman. Nice to see you again, sir. Long time no see. Hopefully all's good. All good in the hood. So we're on Vodka, WKD and Boost, which is called a Hulk. So cheers for joining me. We'll have a quick sip now. We are also gonna have some proper cowboy stuff. We've been waiting for ice for a few days now, but let's have ourselves a wee glass of the good stuff as well. Oh, it looks so good. Mr. Moore, hello Mr. Moore and Mr. RNS. Thank you very much, boys, for hopping in. Nice to see you. Mr. Moore in the lobby. Let's have a nosy at Mr. Moore in the lobby. Have we had Mr. Moore to the office before? I wonder. Oh, he's no libraries straight away. That's a disappointment, because this is why we have a nosy, to try and steal some badass libraries. And AS, a good bit into the A's. And Chris, well, I had Chris in already. What does the member list say in terms of James? We have, oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, the competition has arrived. Rain, James, JJ. Wingerman's going to be good as well here. Wingerman has speed, for sure. And we've already had a whipping from Mr. Moore and Chris. And I'm not sure if Jamie, I think Jamie was ahead of us in that last race as well. Would definitely need to improve. Oh, get away, get away. The competition has now just arrived, ladies and gentlemen. You thought Rain was hot favourite? Think again. It's not James who's hot favourite. It's not JJ who's hot favourite. It's now Mr. 3-letter man himself, Mr. Catfish. Hello, Mr. Catfish. Thank you very much for hopping on, sir. Pleasure to have you on. Cheers. Hopefully you're on the chat maybe as well. Well, thank you very much for hopping in. Nice to see you, sir. Always nice to get extremely fast guys, top lobbyers, joining for practice. Let's throw out the thanks for joining me, everyone, with a make your way to track, please, starting soon. And we should also throw out that we forgot to throw out rules for this FIA race is must use the medium tires, must use medium tire. At some point during the race, at some point during race, and then that'll all be taped in for us for the next few times we need to tape that in. What is Catfish? What's he testing? He's in the F-tape. He's thinking Jag. I love the GR4 Jag. I don't even need to think about the GR4 Jag. It was the Group 3 Jag that made me think. That's a couple of real fast top lobbyers, but that we've seen in the Jag. Not sure if he's already picked it or if he's just given it a test. Catfish has already signed. He's already made his decision, so he thinks Jag is the way to go. I loved how the Group 3 Jag handled it. It felt beautiful to drive, a lovely wee back end on it as well. I just didn't get good results in it. The FFs might not be just as bad. Hopefully it's just because we're not flowing yet on the track. We'll certainly should know what a half decent lap time is now with some of the guys we have in the room. Mr. Chris, attention please, attention please. This is a final call. I repeat, this is a final call. Could Mr. Chris, that's a Mr. Chris, make our way to track please. Race will be commencing shortly. Thank you. Chris has had a 51.4. I don't even think I've had a 51 yet, but I haven't had. I still haven't had a lap where I felt like, all right, we're getting the flow. Let's hand out the last call. I don't even have a last there anymore. There we are. Last call, not in, can't win. 20 seconds. There we are. They were all in that day. 13 turned up for a wee bit of FIA manufacturer practice. The question was, how many of that 13 would Gran Turismo allow out of the damn pit lane? I wonder. Baby luck. He's in the OP Audi. No, so he'll be fast and quality. Chris won that first practice as well there in the FF. I'm not sure how many stops he done or anything. We're on the medium tires. How did that go down? How did that go down, Stephen? Make go ahead and just drive around a lap and come back in. By the lock them doors and turn them lights down low. Put some music on, it's soft and slow. Baby, we ain't got no place to go. I hope you understand. I've been thinking about this all day long. Never felt. I'm not sure how that I started this on the mediums there. When we started the last race on the softs, but it will be a race where a lot of guys will decide to start on the mediums depending on what their quali. Even if the qualify reasonable, they still may think to themselves, oh, I'll risk it. Maybe try and steal a wee bit of the extra speed of anyone else using the softs. Someone's on the intermediates as well. Did you watch Tidge's stream a few days ago? He done the daily race B and intermediate tires on the rear, and he won. Very funny race. Someone actually says during the race, I'll eat my shoe if you win this, and then he went from 4th place into 1st on the last lap. It's very funny. Oh, charging complete. I can unplug my headset now. There we go, it's easy to unplug it. 52-2. It was a better first corner. And later apex on this one. There's no hurry. Big chunk of that one. What do you think of that, Gran Turismo? Is that a perfectly legal line? That is a perfectly legal line. Gran Turismo thinks that's absolutely fine. Oh, it's getting warm in here. I ain't going to use it. Let's get out of people's way. Put the handbrake on. I'm going to put the stick in the door before the race starts so we can have a bit of air, or we shall be sweating profusely by the time this race is over. Excuse me. We're definitely lacking pace. Cheers. Apple bourbon. We'll close our door. That could be affecting the aerodynamics. There's no hurry. Ren really messed up the qualifying. What are we? We're over half a second. There's tiny track legs, so half a second doesn't usually half a second in your head when you're not flowing on the track. You think, there's a half a second there and it easy. I don't know if a half a second will be easy because the track's so small. We'll rev it out as well. A 51.5, so we definitely need to start getting ourselves into those 51s hopefully before the big kickoff on, is it Wednesday? Not sure if it's next Wednesday or next Saturday. Would like it to be next Saturday. Give me a chance to have plenty of practice at it, but could be Wednesday. And if it is Wednesday, then the Nations will be on Saturday. You too, JJ, you too, mate. Good luck. Is our brake balance stayed the same? It has indeed. This is where me and Wingerman met each other. Wingerman was the guy who we took out in order to save the life of a bunny rabbit that run out onto the track. No hard feelings, but we did message him and stuff after the race, and he took that stuff on the chin. Not a problem. It was our first rage in a long time. Oh, Catfish has had an incident. The hot favourite is out. Oh, someone else is out too. Okay, what happened? Was that an incident that went down? Oh, it's pulled out too. Leave it later, maybe to drop down to second there as well. Help look after the tires. And we'll test that, Would like to know, is that a penalty? Gran Turismo, talk to me. That's not a penalty, that's perfectly legal, says Mr. Turismo. Happy is in the house because I'm happy. Man, new sign-ups are up then. They are indeed, sir. We still haven't been able to win because we haven't picked our manufacturers yet. But I'm feeling like we're flowing a wee bit better in this one already. It's starting to click for the brain. He said right before the incident happened. And again, we'll test that. Talk to me, Mr. Turismo. Is that a legal line? Doesn't really matter if it's legal here, because it may not be legal in the FIA. We'll have to test that out, but at least we'll be getting the flow. Well, what about your manufacturer, Happy? Have you decided? Have you picked? What are you thinking? No. Haven't picked. I'm just trying cars at the moment, although it's narrowed down. I think at the moment it's down to 3 now, a possible 3. It'll be Aston, Dodge or Jag. I would like to find out before I pick. I'll jump into time trial or something, just to drive around that big circle in the Jag maybe and see what its top speed is like, and see if it's going to be competitive in Group 3, because the Group 3 races, especially the Monza one is Monza with no chicane, so that'll make any powerful cars in a straight line even more OP without that chicane in it. James is out of there. James's practice didn't go down too good for him. JJ within 5 seconds of JJ at the moment. Let's hope he's not on the mediums. Penalties is going to be a killer in this one. If you can have a steady race with no incidents and avoid those penalties, you'll be flying. You'll have a good result. You wouldn't go Jag, to be honest. You remember the Group 3 having no pace. It has to be the Group 3 that you're talking about. I remember when I first had the last time I went to Jag, I tested the Group 3 one myself, but I only bounced in like just to see if it was an enjoyable car to drive, and it was a thoroughly enjoyable car to drive. A lovely second gear and a lovely third gear in it as well. But our results in it wasn't good at all. Yeah, happy. We'll do another one. We'll maybe try another one in a different car. I'll maybe jump into the Dodge and give the Dodge a wee run. Just to see what kind of lap times I'm hitting. The consistency's coming, and a wee bit of pace is coming with it. Not a lot of pace coming with it, but a slight bit, a couple of tenths more consistent every lap. You'll try and join, not a problem, sir. Lap 10. I think our tyres is gone. I'm thinking to myself, you know, Wingerman might have had the right idea when he pitted. We could be only doing 8 or 9 laps maybe, and then coming in and doing a slightly longer stint. On the mediums. Hello gentlemen, medium tyres please, no fuel. Give the windscreen a wee bit of a wipe there. There was a flock of birds shit all over it in the back straight there. Still got something in my eye all day from last night even. Every time I touch my eye or go to rub it, there's something there, god damn it. Oh dear, it's not a good time to have something in your eye. Easy. We still haven't even paid any attention to the pit loss at all. So if any of you haven't noticed how much the pit loss was, we've not even been paying attention to that. JJ did say it was a larger pit loss than what he thought it was going to be. Well, Mr. Rain is coming up behind us. I see Rain flashing his lights on my ass. No doubt he's just saying, "Hello, Scotty Senior, it's me, Rain. Just trying to add a bit of pressure to the ass area. Go on, Rain, you know the score. We'll give it to you, sir. Get yourself, go on, take a racing line, take a racing line. No, take your racing line, go on, sir. Show me that speed you've got. Take me places." our very own secret weapon called Mr. Wren. We've asked him to climb aboard the rocket launcher that we carry in the passenger seat, as always, and we've pointed him directly at Mr. Wingerman, and look at him go. He's like a guided missile. Oh, there should definitely be room, Happy. Well, we don't usually fill up too much at the moment, sir. There should be plenty of room. Right, let's try and hit a half decent lap, just so as the brain knows what kind of lap times we should be doing. So Wingerman is going for the 2-stabber. It says run on the mediums over in Dunway, so he's getting 8 laps. 8 laps at the start, 8 laps at the end. So he will be on fresh soft tyres now. Mr. Wingerman. We would love Mr. Wingerman to come out behind us there. That would have given us an idea of what the pit loss was. Wren, could I somehow, I don't know how with a man of your speed, but could I somehow find the correct combination of words to give you an underpant department incident? What do I think? What would the hell? Was it just me asking for an underpant department incident? That was very wide there. Yep, shake that ass. I'm gonna flash my lights at you as well, sir, and say hello. Oh, stop it! We've asked for the underpant department incident from Wren. We've went out wide twice and picked up 2 penalties. We're giving ourselves skid marks at the moment. Josh. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Josh. Oh, starting to struggle a bit already with these. Doesn't look like there's much wear on them, but the understeer there. Bloody 54. That was a rough one. We're not flowing enough for the shite talk to someone like Wren at the moment. Happy is in the house. Let's get it on. Yeah, girl. Let's get it on. Happy enters the room with a let's get it on. JJ nearly had 13 seconds off the pace. Not sure how far we were behind. At the very start of the race we were like 5 seconds behind him, I think, at one stage, so he's at least gapped us there by 7 seconds. We're gonna have to try that dodge. Baby, lock them doors and turn them lights down low. Put some music on, soft and slow. Yeah, we were flowing slightly better at the start of this one, but we're right back to not flowing from the start of waffling. I'm looking forward to watching top 10 times around that corner, just to give me an idea of what way they're hitting it. Three laps to go. Mr. Wingeman is coming now in the background there. Mr. Don Clark is in the house. Oh, what an incident happens to Mr. Rain. Oh, and we almost fucking follow him. Perhaps we'll tell ourselves in the brain that Rain's YouTube stream was 5 minutes behind, and our shit talk, he just heard our shit talk, so we have caused that underpants department incident with a bit of shit talk. He may try and deny it and say, no, we're fully up to date. Don't believe him. He's telling you lies. It's another victory over a very fast guy with the mouth. Nothing to be ashamed of, Rain. We've beaten so many top guys just with talking a bit of shit in their ear. Mr. Scars, a fellow YouTuber by the looks of it, on the ass area, adding the pressure. Oh, telling you it's going to be hard to do 23 laps with no penalties in this one. Go on, show me your nose and you can have it, sir, anytime you want. You're clearly faster. I've no interest in holding you up. Go on, show me your nose and you can take that stuff. Go on, show me your nose. There you go. There's an R nose there as well. Go on, nice and wide. On you go. Wow! Jimmy and Bobby. That's what's happened there. We'll promise Jimmy and Bobby here are very good flag marshal friends that would leave them a piece of a race car. Just in case any of you thought that was an amateur mistake, it was clearly planned. If you go back on the stream and watch that, it was a deliberate drop of the wheel. So as we could say hello to Jimmy and Bobby here. Hello, boys. We'll leave that piece of race car there for you. In fact, there's two of you, so let's leave an R1. There we go. There's two pieces of race car. They'll both have that up above their beds or something. Their wives will be awfully impressed, so they will. And that should hopefully save our blushes. Oh, that was the last lap as well. So that's why we had to do that. We'd forget about those two the whole race, and we just remembered during the last lap. Oh fuck, we forgot to leave a bit of race car off for you. There you go, gentlemen. When the tyres are done on the Dodge, they're gone. I felt like I flowed there for the first half of that race. I was like the best flow I had on the track. But the second half of the race on the mediums, as soon as we'd done 2 or 3 laps in the mediums, thought the medium tyres would have lasted. They did last a lot longer. Only a wee tad of tyre wear on them, but we were able to feel that tyre wear for sure. Right, out with the thanks for joining me, everyone. Only 5 minutes to race. Have yourselves a wee smoke break there or something. And it's time to try another car, isn't it? It really is. What did we say? We said Jag had to go. The season we did go on Jag. I feel like we didn't even go on Jag. I feel like I've not had a manufacturer season on Jag, because the season that we did go on in Jag, the tire wear was absolutely ridiculous. I think it was times 12, I think the times 15 almost every race, and the tires were just killed immediately on it. Jag is horrific on tire wear. Don't use it. Yeah, we remember that. Slightly less tire wear though this season, I believe, isn't it? 7s, 8s. There is a few in the 12s and what have you. Right. We'll rule Jag out. There's no Jag. We said that there was 4 possibles. Who was the possibles? The possibles was Aston, who we've just practiced on. We know we love the Group 3 Aston. It's bound to be half decent, if not OP, on the fast tracks. Our other choices were Where are you? The Viper, right, the Viper. The Hyundais are there as well. Still, we don't need to practice in the Hyundais at all. We know we like those 2 cars. We had a lot of fun. That was one of my most enjoyable seasons when we were in a Team Hyundai. It's not a high fuel season, sure it's not. No, the fuel's all reasonable. What was the other car I said I had in mind? Dodge Aston, and what was the other one we said? Maybe we're talking shite. Aston. The Jag is out, so the Jag was one. There was 4 altogether, and Hyundai wasn't in that. We wrote them down. Oh, the McLaren was there. We had to go on the McLaren. We didn't like it. A lot of understeer on the exits of the corners when you're on the power. Right, we'll have to test the Jag, or sorry, the Viper. Let's make sure we're on the appropriate tires. If you heard that, Jesse, you can take you nowhere. 15 in the room. Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Oh, as if it was me.
Oh, making excuses. She's trying to make that look like that was me, guys. I don't fart, honestly. It all comes out of my mouth. So it does. You should know it comes out of my mouth, the amount of shit talk that I do. I clearly, I couldn't have any more shit left inside me to come out the other end. Basic Taylor, 15 years old. Hello sir, nice to meet you. What does the member list tell us about who's here? We have our very own sexy superstar status with an SS, as does Happy Meal. Mighty Wheel is a BS. Hello Mr. Mighty. Basic Taylor, another BS. All a good level at the moment. An AS for Mr. Scars on YouTube. Another fellow YouTuber. Attention please. Let's pull this fellow YouTuber into the office and get a nosy at his profile. And I reckon he's fast, because he has no interest in making libraries and no interest in taking pictures. He's only interested in driving his car. That's why he's fast. Mr. Cart in a Sirocco as well. Few people still, even with the tire wear this season, thinking that they're going to be competitive. I'm not sure about that. There's no hurry. Mr. Augustine A+ in the Corvette. Quick nosy at your profile just in case there's some outstanding libraries there for the nosy. No, there was nothing. Mr. Dawn. We've definitely had Mr. Dawn in the office before, I think, Dawn, haven't we? I have a nosy at your libraries. Are these new fresh ones he's made? Looking well, sir, looking well. Lovely. A wee splash of green. Looking well, yet again. Lovely jubbly. There's a Carling one. There's the American one he was in the other day. That's a nice one. Is there any more to jump out? A wee yellow beetle, but nothing that we're gonna dive on. Mr. Wingaman, have we ever had you in our office? I wonder. 40 libraries, he's not uploaded any of them. Only ourselves to tick in. Make sure we're on the right tires. We are indeed. I really should have went out and done a couple of laps, but there's 5 minutes in qualifying anyway. Here we go, gentlemen. Good luck. We get another one started. 14 in the room turned up that day. How many was Gran Turismo going to let out? What do we think? Oh dear. Attention please, attention please. Pit parties are prohibited in the pit lane. There was 3 back there, I believe, pit partying. We can't understand that. Santa being la sala. But I assume whatever language that is what about a restart? I think that would be no. If there's only 3 in the pit lane, hang about. You may be one of the lucky ones who it allows start the race. JJ, talk to me please about the brake balance. We've already got it on +2, but let me know what you're thinking. I think you already told me the other day that in the race you're going +5 just to save the readers, but just confirm that with me if you get a chance. And confirm with me. Am I revving it out? Am I short shifting it? I know there's one of them I'm meant to short shift. I don't know if it's this one or the other one. Baby, lock them doors and turn them lights down low. Put some music on, soft and slow. Oh baby, we ain't got no place to go. I hope you understand. It's a nicer gearing for this track than the Aston, providing I am shifting gear in the right spot. If you have to short shift, In fact, the one that was you had the short shift, it was only a tiny short shift anyway, so the gearing of it is definitely nicer for this track. Not as much work to do with the gears. There's no hurry. We'll try second, but I don't think we should be down in second at all, no. What are we looking like? What are we looking like? Awareness, boys. Awareness, boys, when you're the pits. I know we're probably not going to do anything special with the tower, but we're still looking for a bit of flow there. Oh, where was the awareness? Where was the awareness, sir? You're only at the pitch. There was no awareness there from Mr. Try hard. He didn't try hard enough that day. Certainly not with the awareness. Let's get out of people's ways, because there's no sense blaming him and his awareness and then our awareness being shite, is there? That would be making a fool of yourself. No time. The qualifying was done and dusted. Because I'm happy come along. If you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy come along. If you feel like a happiness is the truth. Anybody new on the channel, please hit that subscribe button. It would be lovely to end this stream with 400. We're on 399 at the moment. It would be lovely to reach 400. In fact, it would be lovelier to reach 401 or 402, because we definitely have a couple of people who keep changing their mind about us. They'll like us for a couple of hours and then they're down and they're back and they're down, because that wee thumb has been jumping up and down by 1 or 2 on a regular basis. But thankfully, still consistently going in the right direction. A 51.4 JJ's getting. Over a half a second for us to find. Good luck, boys. +2 in qualify, +5 in the race. Okay, sounds like a plan. He said right before crashing in the first corner because of the +5. I'm gonna leave it +3 until we get round for a lap. Let me feel it on 3 before we're brave enough to go to 5, just in case one of those cars with the back end steps out. Right, come on, having a go in the Ferrari this time. You want to hit your own line. No interest in it at the moment. However, No, you're okay. We've still no interest in it. A wee flash just to tell him to hit his own line. I'm liking this straight away. I already like it better than the Austin for this group, or for this track anyway. Oh, I think we're going to have to show you nose this time, sir. Oh, Jamie, tried to give us a pleasant nudge, but it's been too close to the braking area. We went out wide. Thank you, bud, Jamie. It's the thought that counts. He thought of helping me rather than helping Wingham on. Thank you, Wingham. Thank you, Milton. Oh my goodness. That was rough, that deserves a big penalty. Oh, my goodness. Honey, did you close the door again? Yeah, the sweat is just starting to run out of me. Oh. Gran Turismo thinks that's a legal line. I'm putting in a protest. Come on, back out and hit your own line. Tall Phil has joined the room. Highly doubtful that he will be hanging about. Oh. You're alright, Jimmy, come back out. No. You should be put behind anyway. He wouldn't have hurt us. Is he going for it? He is. He's throwing his nose to the inside. And here comes Happy as well. Oh. Oh, Mr. Taylor, Mr. Taylor. It's definitely a nicer car to drive, for sure. Come on, hit your line. We don't want to get into that battle. No, he's determined. He wants to fight. God damn it, Scotty, get off my ass. I want this 7th position more than anything. Are you aware there's no bottles of bubbly for 7th position, Mr. Taylor? There's not even a pit party. You'll be lucky if your manager gives you a pat on the back. Get your head down and go forward. We have no interest in passing you, sir, unless you make a mistake. We're just trying to get the flow in the feet of the car. Lap 7. Jamie's coming in lap 7. So if Jamie's having to do a 2-stopper for sure. Let's learn that in this race. We've not learned that yet. We might as well pick up these wee things as and when we can. And we will pick that up by the same person being behind us. So let's get off the racing line here and make sure there's only one person that we're judging it from. That is Jamie Balding. Jamie, please don't crash on this lap or anything. Get yourself going. Right, we're coming in a second ahead of Jamie. I'll take another set of sauce, why not? We're no interest really in this. So a second behind Jamie. We'll see how much the pit loss is. And by the time we get up to speed, the stats say it's about 11 seconds. 10-11 seconds of a loss. That is a pretty big loss on a wee small track. It's a lot of catching up to do. You're trying to make 10 seconds up. Too small of a track to be able to make a shitload of time up over the one lap. Right, 10-11 seconds of a pit loss. We'll remember that. Good looking bastard has joined the room. It's all about the moo moo. Hello, you good looking bastard. How are you this evening? Thank you for joining my room. I have never had a good looking bastard in my room. Believe it or not, sir, you're the first good looking bastard that's been in the room. That's a pretty nice PlayStation name. I'm surprised that the bastard was allowed when you were making it, to be honest. That's good to know. Just in case I want to make an ugly bastard or a fat bastard account. You know what I mean? Chimpanzee, hello chimpanzee sir. Nice to see you. How's you? All good, hopefully. Right, we have already learnt what we want to learn in this. I like this car straight away. I know I could get more consistent and better on this car, and the tyres aren't, they didn't feel ridiculous there before we came in, and that was 10 laps we did. So we weren't driving it very good at all, but there's still a lot of potential there compared to the flow. Right, it's not bastard, it's bastard. But still, congratulations on the name, sir. Nice PlayStation name. You good looking bastard. Ah, he's gone. We would have loved to pull you into the office to have a nosy at that profile. Right, let's have a look at JJ. Let's get the stats up. Display all of them. And JJ, show me what to do, please. How is it done? And what is your tyres like? When did you pit in? This is your second lap. So you've pitted lap 11. He's come in. He's hanging it in tight. And rather than going for the wider apex and right enough, why did I think a wider apex was certainly nicer for the exit of the corner, but you don't need a good exit of that corner because you're straight into another corner. It's not like a good exit is going to make you a lot of ground there. The shortest route around that corner is probably the way to go. And by far the safest. You never get much talk out of you, chimpanzee, sir. Anytime we say hello to you or anything, there's no comeback. Would love a wee hello back from you every now and again, sir. It is nice to see you hopping on, having a wee comment. Baby, lock them doors and turn them lights down low. Put some music on, soft and slow. Baby, we ain't got no place to go. Like your advice, I believe you're pretty fast. What are you thinking yourself? Have you already picked your manufacturer and stuff? There's no hurry, don't you worry. JJ is consistently in the 52s, so we need to consistently do that shit ourselves. I think we were pretty consistent in the 52s as well. Don't know what we're doing that race, but in the other races, in the Aston, we were mostly in the 52s, I think. He said right before someone went back in the stream and confirmed that he was doing 2 minutes 32 a lap for 3 laps in a row.
What are you munching on?
The wee bit of that sausage sandwich that I had left. I know the bread mill's hard. Only a wee bit.
I can hear you munching in my ears.
Only a wee bit hard. I'll tell you what, it's fucking gorgeous. So it is. Jealousy will get you nowhere, love. Jealousy will get you nowhere.
I'm just telling you, the whole of YouTube can hear you chewing.
Listen, half of my fans are maybe here just for the tune. I'll have to get a foot cam maybe as well, because I can confirm we have some of the sexiest feet in the history of human life. Isn't that right, Jesse?
So you keep saying.
Yep.
You do have, well, anybody can have nicer feet than mine.
Oh, yeah. Jesse's feet look like they're fucked up. In fact, I could get Jessie.
I've broke one of them before, and
she says that's why she can do it, but she can do that shit with the both of them. So she didn't.
No, I can't do it as much for the other one.
I know you can't do it as much for the other one, but I could get Jessie to do something with her foot, and then take a picture of it and send it to the hospital. Send it to the hospital and say my girlfriend's had an accident and there's fuck all wrong with her foot. She's just moving it around in a certain way, and the ambulance would be out to the door for a broken foot straight away, because it does look as if it's broke. But I can't see anything wrong with my feet. Honestly, I've looked and I can't see.
Perfect.
My feet. Well, as not the feet are nice, you know, not the feet are nice, but there's no big hairy toes or toes that are big long ones or any deformities. They just look like normal wee feet. So they do. So like, yeah, if we get a foot cam, we could become viral. We could be big for those guys who like feet. For sure. We could even go naked with a feet department sometimes.
You'll end up a foot model.
A foot model? I wouldn't care. I'd be a foot model.
You'll get all sorts of contracts.
Adverts. You'll see adverts on YouTube and all, and you'll be like, ha, there's Scotty Senior's feet. They'll show you an old fucked up foot with big corns, like a Wicked Witch of the West feet. I'll be like, have you got feet problems? Use our cream, and then it'll show you a picture of my foot. It'll be like, everything will be fine. Ferrari, lovely car in Group 4, but Group 3 Ferrari scared me. Happy is testing the Austin now at the moment. Let me know what you think of the Austin, Happy. How's your times going? Steady in the 52s. We had a couple of bad ones that would drop into the 53s, but kind of running roughly the same times. Happy looks like he has started on the mediums and ended on the softs. He's taking a bit of second gear in that corner as well, which we were doing, and he's taking a chunk of that to help rotate the car, which we thought was good as well. I think when you go and watch the top 10 times, it'll surprise you how greedy they're being at that first corner and second corner. I think they'll be taking a huge big chunk. Mr. Scars, also in the Austin, Mr. Mighty Wheel, trying the Audi to tell us when he pitted. How many laps has he done there? At least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 laps. That's how much tire wear he has on the front after 9 laps. There's no hurry. This is the tire wear on this one. Yeah, you see, this is actually going to be a half decent one for them compared to the rest. Times 7 tires in this one. The next Group 4 one going to be a lot harder for them at Big Willow. Times 10. Blue Moon Speedway. Times 12. They'll just kill FF cars. Then we'll have a times 8, but it's times 8 at Brazil, Interlagos. That's going to kill the tires on them as well. Yeah, FF cars are not going to be the way to go this year. Some people might think after this first round that there's a chance. They need some sort of BOP update or something. They need something to change, I think, for them to be a competitive car this season. They might be competitive in this first round, but other rounds their front tires are just going to get killed. There's no hurry, don't you worry, we can take our time. Come a little closer, let's go over what I had in mind. An unusual line there from Jimmy. Oh, last lap. Overall time rate, it's about a 20-minute race then. Not that big of a race really. In fact, the Nordschleife, they're doing a race in the Nordschleife which 2 laps. For me that's a ridiculous race. In an FIA race has to be minimum of a 3-lap race for that. Right, we'll let them know we're still here. Thanks for joining me everyone with a 5 minutes to race. I'll have a quick nosy at them cars to make sure we're not leaving anything out. In Group 4, Nos will take it ages to do a lap. I know, but you need, for me, I think you need 3 laps, sir. There's been 2 or 3 times where that's came up as a Group C daily race, and for me you need an extra lap. One more extra lap and all of a sudden everybody has way more patience. A 2-lap race and people are trying to go side by side when they shouldn't be going side by side. Even me, when you get an opportunity, you're like, right, I need that pass now. It's only 2 laps. I need to make a moves. You just make one more extra lap and your brain starts thinking, right, I'll just drive steady, let everyone else make their mistakes, and we'll pick off the spots. I'm not sure how much longer the lap time is in Group 4 than Group 3. It's 8 minutes 10 to 8 minutes 20 in Group 3 for a steady lap. No idea about Group 4. JJ wants me to choose Dodge. I have to say it's getting there, JJ. What is the Group 3 Dodge like in a straight line? Is it powerful enough to pass the likes of a Jag and an Aston? Like at Monza, if you turn up in Monza and you have a Jag in front of you and you feel like you're a bit quicker, if you're in a slipstream, has it got enough speed to actually get clean past him rather than pull out and then all of a sudden he starts staying straight? Dodge is the fastest Group 3 in the game in a straight. Oh my goodness. Could be decision made. I think yeah. Hot favourite for sure at the moment. Our hot favourite was Jag. It's now changed. He says, sign now, Scotty. We shall keep that stuff till tomorrow. For sure. Although if we were to sign now, I always enjoy the feeling after you sign. Because right now you're hemming and hawing and you're trying to judge the car against other cars and this and that, whereas as soon as you sign you don't care about any other cars. You just care about learning how to drive the car that you're in, and that's whenever you start relaxing and enjoying. You received an invitation to Red Dead. Why are you inviting me to Red Dead, Jesse? You trying to get me off this game? You encouraging me to get off?
No, I need help to do a delivery.
Babe, I'm shattered, I think. Get you stuck into that delivery and I'll get stuck into one more practice. And I think we should both get off our games and watch a movie. What do you think? Eh? Or else are you still wanting to play? You told me 3 hours ago that you were playing for another hour.
No, never.
No, I know, probably 2 hours ago.
I'll be on YouTube for evidence.
It was, I know.
Did not.
I exaggerated. I said 3 hours, but it was 2 hours ago that you told me. Another hour.
No, I never said that.
Well, let's go back and watch it, Bubba. Maybe lock them doors. Did you ever roll a smoke up there?
No.
I don't believe that either. There's no way you sat up there for over an hour without rolling yourself a smoke. You definitely have, and you've just smoked it yourself.
It hasn't been an hour.
Oh. Where is the tin? Or the box?
There. Everything's in that you need. I put it all in there.
Thank you. Have you cooled down enough yet, or will we leave that door open still? Yeah, we'll leave it open.
Leave it open.
Yeah. Dodge is the fastest for JJ. What did you think, Happy, about the Aston there? A strange wee track, this one. Even for me anyway. I was it's amazing how just a change of one corner, like the rest of the track, you should know. You should still just flow on it, but I didn't there for a queer while. In fact, we're still not flowing consistently on it. But what was your thoughts on the Aston? They were my hot favourite coming in to this practice session, but straight away a couple of laps there in that Viper, and that Viper is definitely geared nicer than the Aston for this track in terms of, I think, helping you look after your tyres. Nicely geared rather than in the other one we're kind of coming down in the second gear. See the way in the first corner you're down in the second gear, like every time you come down into that second gear in that corner, hurting your tyres. I think the Viper was... What are you doing?
A fucker hog tagged me. Oh, sorry, I forgot my mic was on.
Well, yeah, so as I can hear you talking. I wonder, should I mix it up a bit for a laugh? I know I can definitely improve in that Viper. That Viper felt very nice around there, even though most of the race it was crap, but the few laps that it did go, nicely. Is all you need really to tell you that once you practice in it, it should be nice. Let's throw a firework into the mix and have this next practice in the Hyundai. We'll get ourselves ticked in. Have you had any practice in the Hyundai yourself, JJ? Quite a lot on this evening. We've got a Jimmy on. We've got a PX Cam on. Gamer Tax on. Basic Gollies on. And Keys on. Key GT Sport. He's a manufacturer choice. He's testing. That'll be worth a wee nosy. Either tonight or tomorrow morning. Just a quick wee flick through. See who's doing what times and what cars and what have you. Ollie, what's Ollie up to? Daily races on the PS5 controller only. Right, he's on the PlayStation 5 controller. Ollie, doing very well indeed. Congratulations, there's 365 people watching Ollie. Which means we're only 360 behind. Come on. A 4-letter guy in the house. Almost a full room. Again, we've been doing half decent with the practice. Hopefully it'll continue throughout the season with the FIAs. As I say, not sure if we do any kind of fun lobbies, it'll be after an FIA race. If we're doing fun lobbies, I think anytime we get on, if it's a day before FIA or a couple of days before an FIA race, we will practice for that race. And then if we get a good result early, hello Mr. Sniper in the house, if we get a good result early on, then we'll maybe do some fun lobbies for the rest of that evening before getting stuck into the next practice. Catfish is back in the house. Holy Toledo, the hot favourite at the bookies has just changed, as Mr. VSR Catfish has entered the lobby. Catfish, I don't think I've had you in my office before, sir. Can we drag you into the office? He likes taking a wee picture as well, so he does. 168 pictures, 105 cars. That's well over one picture per car. 18 libraries. How many did he upload? 12 sexy libraries. He thought to himself, you know, they're just too damn sexy to keep to myself. I have to let the world see that. What did the world think? That's a key one. Oh, that's your man Fraga, isn't it? That's Fraga on the side. Another key one. I think that's another key one as well. Yep, he's making libraries for key. The restart. Nice, sir. What else have we got? What else jumped out? We'll like our green. There's no hurry. Don't you worry. And that's us. Thank you very much, Mr. Catfish, for hopping in yet again. Hopefully this practice will go slightly better for you than the last one, sir. I'm not sure if you got took out or what happened in the last one. Oh, that was lightning. Lightning and Fraga are very, very close. I love that one at Spa where Fraga pulled the slow down move. Not the second one he done. The second slow down move he done was definitely wrong. I didn't agree with that, but it was only wrong because I feel like he hit the brakes or took a huge big lift. He didn't really hit the brakes, but he took a huge big lift, which was wrong. He could have had the exact same outcome with a couple of quick short shifts, and then nothing wrong with it. But the first move that he pulled, where he came out of the wee hairpin, went over the inside and handed over the lead and then retook it, my goodness, that was a master stroke. Right, we'll get one going, gentlemen. Good luck. I think we shall make this one our last one of the evening. The one that is the most important of the day. Because you're only as good as your last race, as you know. What did Gran Turismo think? Oh, there was one pit partier. At least one. Still just the one. 2, 3. We're still going, but at the moment we're still going at the moment. Only 3 in the pit lane. One, 2, 3 stuck in the pit lane. Maybe 4. It could possibly be 4. I'm thinking that's enough. It'll take too long to try and get everybody to come back out. Let's see what this Hyundai feels like for us. Can't miss her of Adola. Too many out. It'll take too long, sir, to try and get them all back out. And the chances of it happening again are very high. So they are. For Gran Turismo servers, that's a pretty decent outcome. Most people getting themselves out. Oh, Catfish must have left and rejoined. He's missed the start now. Apologies, sir, but thank you for hopping in. It's the thought that counts. JJ, this feels nice straight away, and I've got my own 2 badass sexy liveries for the Hyundais. Hyundai is straight away. We've only done 1 lap. Hyundai back in the mix for us. We'll need to test the Group 3 one on its top speed at Monza, and that will decide. Lovely and stable. And we loved Hyundai the last time we were at it as well. We said we'd be back one day, and this could be the last ever season. We'll get out of your way, Happy, before the next corner, sir. We'll stay in it to help you out with a bit of slipstream, we might as well. Hit your own line, sir. Don't follow me, because we're going nowhere fast. Did he follow us? Hopefully you didn't. You just got that wee tiny bit of slipstream. Back out. Have we got time for another one? No, we don't. That's a nice looking rear end on that car. The Pennzoil one, nice livery. We look at the side of it, tells you that it's pretty sexy looking from the side as well. Go on, sir. Mr. Who? Mr. EX. Exua. Sorry if we're making a total mess of your name, sir. Thank you very much for hopping on. What are you saying? Could you call your wife to the stream? I play Red Dead Redemption 2 with her. Jesse.
He's in timeout
Why?
because he set me on fire and put me on fire.
Stick your mic on and tell him that. She says you're in timeout because you set her on fire and put her on the barbecue. Ask her to come into the chat if you can. Say hello. How would you pronounce that name, Jesse?
I don't know how to say it.
Exua. Exua. Hopefully we're saying that right. No? We're probably not. The odds of us saying it right are very, very
That's what
slim.
happens when you barbecue people.
Yeah. When you barbecue people, you're put in the corner. Put your nose in the corner. You've been timed out, sir. Hello. Nice to meet you, sir. Thank you for hopping on.
That's the wee fella was telling us that he's only 15.
Right, right. Nice to meet you. Feel free to hit that subscribe button and listen.
Do a spin to win.
Would you like to play Spin to Win live on stream? This is going to be our last race of this stream. It would be lovely to be able to end the stream with you here, and we'll get you a fabulous prize sent out on the way. What are you finding so funny? You made me throw away. You made me throw away my last practice race in the first damn corner. See how you're laughing too much.
Hold on a second. I'll be back on in a minute.
Oh, sorry. Go on, sir. Apologies about that. What are you laughing at?
I can't believe you went as far as coming up your stream to get me back on.
He's probably happy because you made him a few quid or something.
No, I was helping him out yesterday, but... Right, if I come back on, you need to behave yourself.
She said she was, she's on the stream. I don't need to repeat now. Usually I need to repeat. But she's on the mic.
I'm making my moon sign here while I'm waiting.
Yes, would you like to play?
It's getting more followers.
Would you like to play Spin to Win, sir? At the end of this race, and we'll get you. In fact, once I lose interest, my overall time's gone here. I just want to kind of feel what sort of pace we can get on the soft tires in the Hyundai. Then I can let these guys continue their own race, and I shall go and get the Spin to Win board set up. if you're interested in playing Spin to Win, you do have to let me know on the stream that you're interested and you would like to play it. And feel free to hit that subscribe button, sir. I believe we're stuck on 399 subscribers at the moment. It would be lovely to sneak up to 400. Right, let's get a bit of space in our own, just to see what sort of times we can hit. Oh fuck.
I'm a joke.
What are you laughing at? That was the joke.
No, I can't believe that.
Right. Let's try and hit a steady lap and see what it is. Felt steady enough. 52.5. I'm holding it flat out there. I wanna know Gran Turismo. It made it round the corner, but didn't go out into the sand to play sandcastles, and there's no penalty. Flat out round that one when you hit the line right. Go on, finish your lap good, sir. Let me know what this time was. Nothing special, nothing special. I see you, baby. Flashing them lights. Again, let's hold it in and test it. Even a big chunk. Does Gran Turismo think that's a flat out corner in this car? Certainly with fresh tyres on. Lap 7 on these tyres as well. You can definitely take that flat. But didn't really test that flat in other cars either. I'll do that tomorrow. Oh, surely Mr. Turismo thinks that's a penalty. Yep. Right, let's test the mediums just in case the mediums are totally ridiculous. You still wearing the cowboy hat? Oh, you mean in the game? So, Mister, excuse. Yeah. No, you're not on the mic. You should stick your headset on.
What is your real name?
What is your real name,
If you
sir?
can hear me.
Hopefully it's an easier one to pronounce.
Sorry if I'm disturbing your stream, Stephen.
No, you're not disturbing my stream at all. You can flirt with me if you want. Don't you worry.
But reform the posse, you can join again if you want.
She's reformed the posse. I don't even need to repeat it because she's on a bloody mic.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know why I'm doing that. Let's test a flat on this as well. No, we're definitely not getting a flat on the mediums. Jimmy, catch you tomorrow, hopefully, some point. Thank you for hopping on, sir. Giving us a wee bit of practice. Excuse me. He still hasn't replied as to whether he wants to play Spin to Win or not.
He probably doesn't know what it is. So we game, you might win something.
Yep.
If you can hear us.
You could win yourself a PlayStation 5.
Well, is that on the board?
Yeah.
PlayStation 5?
PlayStation 5, G29 steering wheel, T300, £100 cash, £50 cash, your very own sim rig, or probably the biggest one that everyone hopes to win is a Formula 1 race day, as well as others. Billy Moe has joined the room. Mr. Billy, just in case, sir, just in case you're wanting to hang about, if you do happen to be on the stream, this is going to be my last one. Just in case you're hoping to hang about and get yourself out of practice, you'd be better going and having a look somewhere else. Right, let's go back in and get a set of softs on.
JJ, thanks for the wee grammar lesson there. He has told us how to pronounce it. Excusia.
Oh, yes. You see, I would have pronounced that. Excuse you.
Yeah. I think that's what I was do, Stephen.
Don't you worry, we can take our time. Come a little closer, let's go over what I had in mind. Baby, lock them doors and turn them lights down low. He's went very quiet after being very talkative. There's no reply from him whatsoever. Has the cat got your tongue all of a sudden? Right, let's see.
I didn't mean to laugh so much.
Let's see if we can hit a half decent lap.
have a habit of laughing.
Not worrying about that whatsoever. Just give me an idea of what the time could be from this wee car. At the end of the lap. The time says what? The time says 52.1. Steady. And there's definitely more left in it, like once we start nailing the track. JJ, I think I'm going Hyundai. I think I'm going back to Hyundai. We will still test that Group 3 one, just in case it's impossible to pass people, or you can't hang with the likes of the Austin and stuff in the Group 3. We'll have to test that Monza with no chicane before making the final decision. But if the Group 3 has half decent straight line speed at all, I think I'm going Hyundai. JJ's got to go, no problem. JJ, thank you for hopping on, mate, for a wee practice. We'll be back on. This is Friday. We'll be back on again tomorrow for a full day of practice. So, because we'll have a good long stream tomorrow, touch wood, we'll I'll probably also have a couple of runs, you know, at the Nations in that new wee Yaris. Try and get the feel of it. Catch you later, JJ. Have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and we shall see you on the flip side, sir. I think we've learned. We've learned all we need to learn at the moment. For sure. Few laps left for those guys. And then we'll call it a night at that. We will, however, be back on tomorrow, of course, like I say. Not sure exactly when this race is, if it's next Wednesday or if it all starts next Saturday. I would like it to start next Saturday, if I'm being honest. That would give me plenty of time to prepare for the first one. Don't you worry, we can take our time. On board with Happy, as he has a chance for the win. Surely Happy was not going to win the final event of the evening. What do I think? There's no hurry, don't you worry, we can take our time. Come a little closer. I think he's just out of reach. What's the tires like? This tire is looking very reasonable. How many has he done in that? He's done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 laps on the mediums. He must have done a long stint on them softs. What'd you do on them softs? 11, 12, 13 laps. Don't you worry, we can take our time. Come a little closer, let's go over. Let's down the rest of the apple bourbon. Cause I'm a cowboy. Unlucky. Happy. Close, but no cigar. What was Sniper in? What is that? What is that? A Mustang? No, we're definitely no interest in the Mustang. Didn't like it. Let's hand out the thanks for joining me today, gents. Back tomorrow. Back tomorrow. Thank you very much for hopping in. Happy, Mr. Clark, Sniper, nice to see you again, sir. Haven't seen you in a while. Could have gone better. What was the overall time? Race results, overall time. Just over 20 minutes. 20 and a half minutes there. Not sure. I think JJ's overall was down in the 20 somethings. So we'll do. So we'll check out a wee flick through Keystream tomorrow as well, and just to check what those overall times are that the top guys are doing, to give us a bit of an idea of the target, the aim for. Thank you very much, anyone who has hopped on the stream throughout the day. and we'll hopefully see you tomorrow again. We'll be back on tomorrow, early afternoon, more than likely. Enjoy yourselves. We'll catch us on the flip side, and take care.